Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Wednesday, March 25th. Shout out to Miss Bertrand LeDuc. Today is her birthday, so Jack, be good to your mother today. And if anybody knows Mrs. Bertrand LeDuc, Jack's mom, also third grade teacher at Parkside, be sure to give her a happy birthday because this birthday is one she will never forget. I have a silly story to read to you today. Normally, we do silly stories at the end of the day when we're not really focused on content or getting the learning done. This is one of my favorite silly stories, and we're going to do some extra little learning to go with it. Kiddos, what did we learn today in the Sullivan household? What did we do today?
Research.
Augie finished typing his research on what?
Constricting snakes.
Just so you know, Miss Emma, his teacher, read your research and has some feedback for you on the computer as well. Fourth grade, man. Nothing's ever good enough. More editing needs to be done. Erin, what'd you do today?
I draw the car.
And what kind of car did you draw to go with our story yesterday?
An elephant car.
It had two trunks. Ha! One from its nose, one to put all the cargo in the back. Too funny. We also went for an amazing walk through our neighborhood. The sun came out a little bit for us this afternoon, so that was delightful. The story that I have to read to you today is The Wonky Donkey. Chances are you might have heard this story. It's one of my favorites. There's a lot of things to focus on in The Wonky Donkey. The biggest thing is listening to the rhyming that's happening, and there is... Thanks, Augie. And there are a lot of, what type of words in there? We're describing the donkey in this story.
Adjective.
Adjectives. Yep, we're talking about a lot of adjectives in this story. Yeah. The Wonky Donkey. Look at this wonky donkey up close. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Thank you. And he only had 3 legs. He was a wonky donkey. See, he has a little prosthetic leg. I know Mrs. Power taught you a little bit about how people might have prosthetic legs in a real random conversation one day. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs and 1 eye.
The bird's got its eye.
Mm-hmm. He was a winky, wonky donkey. Poor donkey.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. He was a honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he listened to country music. He was also quite tall and slim. He was a lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim, and he smelled really, really bad. Thank you. He was a stinky dinky, lanky, honky tonky, winky wonky donkey. I mean, he smells so bad, and it looks like whatever fart came out of his butt totally knocked over that chicken. That is a rough day for the chicken.
It's not a chicken.
Oh, okay, bird. You know me and birds, not my favorite thing. I was walking down the road, and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. And that morning, he'd gotten up early and hadn't had any coffee. Now that's a rough start to the day. How do you think he's feeling?
Mad.
Mad. What do you think?
Tired.
Let's see. He was a cranky,
Yeah, cranky.
stinky dinky lanky, honky tonky, winky, wonky, donkey.
Donkey.
I was walking down the road when I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. And that morning he gotten up early, hadn't had any coffee. And he was always getting into mischief. What does mischief mean?
Trouble.
Trouble. Oh,
And when she
funny
says
that you know what that word means. Interesting. He was...
that's him biting the underpants.
Yeah, because he's getting into mischief. He was a hanky-panky, cranky, stinky dinky lanky, honky tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Good winking, Aaron. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. That morning he'd gotten up early, hadn't had any coffee. He was always getting into mischief, but he was quite good looking.
He was a spunky.
He was a spunky, hanky-panky, cranky, stinky-dinky lanky, honky-tonky, winky-wonky donkey. With some really cool, not Ray-Bans, but Nay-Bans. I was walking down the road, and I saw a donkey. Look at that donkey. That's the page before I forgot to show it to you. I was walking down the road. Oh, there's the little donkey butt. Hee-haw. There he is.
Show them the back.
The whole book, if you look at it, is the whole donkey. Front page that, back page that. The caboose, if you will.
The caboose is the butt.
Thank you
Yeah.
for clarifying. I made some cards. They're backwards again. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to fix that. And I'm good, but I'm not that good at writing backwards. But I made word cards with all the different adjectives on them. Lanky, pranky, winky, blinky, stinky, panky, hanky, dinky. And then I made some to even rhyme with he and haw. So haw and law, be and he, tonky, honky, donkey, and wonky. One thing you could do with these note cards, or even on scratch pieces of paper, you can lay them out and play memory, trying to match the adjectives, to rhyme the adjectives. So you would get a match if you found 2 words that rhymed. Another thing would be to come up with either some real words or some alien words that rhymed with some of these adjectives that are on the cards. Wonky. What's something that rhymes with wonky?
Donkey.
Good.
Donkey.
What is something that rhymes with he?
Haw. Bee.
Does haw rhyme?
Bee.
He and bee. Thank you, K5 student. What's something that rhymes with law?
Paw.
Paw or paw. Panky.
Spanky.
Yes.
Wanky.
You can go through and practice some of the rhyming. You can look at them and read them, but sometimes that skill of rhyming more comes into play with phonemic awareness is what we called it, where it's listening to the sounds and being able to just hear the sounds in the words in order to rhyme them. You can also point out the ending of the words will be the same when they rhyme. Those 2 do not rhyme. Things to play with rhyming. The other thing I'm going to have you do is we're going to do a little picture or directed drawing that goes along with the wonky donkey. I'm going to show you how to draw a donkey, and then I want you to go back and make it look like the wonky donkey. Okay? So I need you 2 to back out of the way. And you can go back on this video and rewind, stop it where you need to so that you can draw right along with me so you can get your donkey base, okay? We're going to start. This is my big wall easel that Augie and Aaron like to draw on. Okay. let me know when you're done. Holy smokes, it's like I never left the classroom. All right, we're going to start with an oval that almost looks like an egg. That is the start. How about I move this up closer? Sorry, learning. Okay.
Learning.
There is the start of my donkey. Now my donkey needs ears. So I'm going to go up almost to the top, but a little bit on each side. Make 2 little dots of where I want the ears to be. And then little round, curvy line, curvy line. And then you can even put in a little other layer. You could color that in a little bit.
I would color it in with pink.
Oh, sure. Erin would care to do it with pink.
I would care to do it with blue.
Thank you for sharing, friends. Now, we're going to go down and make its little muzzle. Partway down, just a little bit below half, you're going to draw a line across. Okay? Up at the top, 1 little eyeball, 2 little eyeballs. Oh my gosh, giggle mania over here. He already is laughing at my drawing.
No, that's
Then you're going to want 2 little nostrils down here for the donkey. And we know... All right, you're going to have to leave my video, man. We know that donkeys have these really, really big teeth, too. So we're going to want to come down and do a little rectangle underneath the head and give him 2 really big teeth. Now that already looks like a wonky donkey, but we're going to add its body, and you guys are going to make him look even more wonky. Line coming out from his head. Another line coming out from his head. That's his very long donkey neck. Now for the body, line out, curve down. Over here, just a line down. Now we're gonna go line over, and then maybe midway, boop, a line across there. And we're gonna connect those all, just like that. We're going to give him another little leg behind that one. Give him his little hooves. And we can just split that leg right up the middle right there. Now, a few details you could add is give him a few little hairs on top. You give him a little mane going down his neck.
Give him a bow tie.
His little tail.
Give him a bow tie.
I mean, you could. That might be part of the story.
You can make it like that.
No, you're not. I'm not showing that to them yet. Ay, ay, ay. Now that you have your outline of your donkey, I want you to go back and make it the wonky donkey. So for one thing, you know that he only has one eye. So maybe you'll want to draw on that eye patch onto that wonky donkey. You also know he only has one leg. If you use pencil to start with, you could give him that little peg leg that he has in the story, and you could erase that part so that he has his little prosthetic leg instead of the real leg. Then I want you to go through and label your picture. You can make him stinky with the lines coming off of him to show the stink. What I'd like you to do then is go back and add some adjectives to describe your donkey. So you could say, ink, stink, stinky. You could add fancy, because remember we learned he was fancy.
Spunky.
And fancy.
Spunky.
Ooh, we learned he was spunky. That's right, he was also getting into mischief, so you could even draw him eating the underwear. Spunky. Go through and make your donkey have all the labels to describe him. Little sneak preview, I did draw in the underwear on my guy. I made him fancy with his bow tie, guitar, but I'm just showing that to you for a second because I have a feeling your pictures can be way bigger than my pictures. Go in and try to make your own wonky donkey. There may be a sequel to this activity tomorrow. Talk about those adjectives, talk about describing words for the wonky donkey, but then you can also put them into describing words to describe other things since we've been talking about those so much. Maybe make some rhyming cards.
Hello.
And that's apparently as long as I can keep anybody's attention. All right, bye guys. I will see you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the wonky donkey.